Today, we know that the business is being transformed, right, from the conventional to the digital transformation business. And nowadays, we see that the business already moved also from the on-premises to cloud. So I believe the uh, cloud security training is really relevant for the enterprise business today because the business changed to their business process and including the need of the cloud as well. However, not all the business they understand how to design and implement the cloud technology in proper way. This is will address the security concern and this is also will address the security attack factor, increasing the security attack factor. Most companies focus on delivery, but less of them also bring security as part of their transformation. The training cloud will help the company not only deliver the IT services, but also expanding the business by practicing the secure business practice. This will be the added value for the business to implement the cloud. So that's why we need to increase our the capacity building by attending the cloud security training. AC Council CCSE training providing not only about the concept but providing comprehensive knowledge for the cloud security engineer. This is also the vendor neutral training, so we are not guided to only one vendor concept, but comprehensively. And as we know that the EC Council also um, included the top three biggest cloud vendors. So by attending this training, I believe the engineer will not only knowing one technology stack of the cloud, but they also can use the another cloud vendor that will be used by the company. As we know that I believe the company not only will not only using one cloud technology, but they could be one, two, or maybe three the cloud. So by attending this, the security engineer, the cloud security engineer, will very easy to understand how the architecture of the each security cloud vendor, and it's helpful for us to implement the best security practices on every each cloud vendor. So from the total module that we taught on the course, I really love for the incident and response module because not only understanding how the security attack vector will available on the cloud on the cloud technology, but also we need to understand that currently the cyber attack not only using conventional method, right? But it has been transformed. It has been moved into the sophisticated approach. Attack can be also used as the operational or the business operating like a 24 times 7, and then that's why we need to apply the best standard security practices on the incident. By implementing the good incident approach on the cloud, we can protect the business by understanding which digital asset that has to be protected, and including the true observed activities like detecting and responding to any anomaly behavior traffic. So by understanding this, the business could be operate well in the 24 times 7, or we are not interrupted. So the resiliency will be captured by this training in by this module. Well, I believe this is really relevant because and really useful because the industry has their own challenge, right? By implementing or by exercising the 50 plus hands-on labs, we are trying to deep dive what is the use case, what is the a scenario that can be applied in our industry. All modules, I believe, are really very relevant, considering that in practice, a security engineer must not only understand how the security control in the technical form has to be provided, right? But we, as an cloud engineer, must understand how the legal issues affect the company, such as the policies, which are then delivered into the form of security policies. How the standard security framework is then implemented to the form of the cloud security configuration. In addition, the hands-on module is also very helpful for every cloud security engineer in helping map out what this security control strategy that can help to help the business in compete of the globally competition. The material in the course is based on the concept of security standard, right? In for sure in school cloud security, the concept are then derived and applied to several cloud vendors. So from the basic concept, from the general concept, then is derived into the use case that AWS, Azure, and GCP has, and then I believe this course is very important and very helpful for us as the cloud security engineer, considering that in practice, I believe each company not only use one single cloud vendor, but some of company maybe can use a two or three the cloud vendor. So by attending this, we are not only knowing the basic concept, but it's implemented into the configuration level. With this course, every cloud security engineer will be equipped by the ability to able to implement security control quickly, practically, effectively, and efficiently without having to group the different styles of or configuration format for each cloud vendor. Yeah, from the course, I found some like a lot of use case, right? Either from the normal use case or from the incident use case. So from this course, I also use some familiar tools, but not only familiar tools, but also the instructor, the course introduced me to new tools that really relevant to help me in in configuring the security standard on the cloud and uh, preventing the security attack and even to the forensic and responding the some incident on the cloud. So this course not only giving you the broad of the knowledge, but also the practical knowledge that can be used on some tools, can use also some devices to help you in the daily operational on the cloud security. So the relevant of the tools really relevant for us, for me, especially to implement the security control and security practices and configuration. The investment of the attending the course really great for me because not only achieving one vendor concept, but it covering all the security practices concept. So once you attending this course, you will able to understand how to do some of security financial testing on the cloud in a proper way, and you also will understanding how to preventing or detecting some incident, defeating some attack, and stopping some attack on the cloud perspective, and some the ideas also. Um, this course not only giving you the technical understanding, but also giving you some like a governance processes, what kind of risk that has to facing on these cloud infrastructure or cloud architecture, and how to comply with some regulation, which is I believe currently a lot of standard that has to be complied by the company. So by attending this, you are not only achieving one understanding or a capability, but comprehensive capability in implementing of the security standard practice on your cloud environment. Well, the most important thing is I got promoted, and from financial perspective, yeah, you can increase your income salary. So when you certified on the CSE, and this year I've been promoted to handle the security company on my country. So I believe this is the big achievement from me after attending the CCSE. So please don't hesitate to get this course, and then you will able to to get some comprehensive understanding knowledge of the security cloud. So I have a lot of recognition on me by attending and by getting the CCSE certification.